bottom line is the Padres have been bad for a long time. And the fans, I feel you people. I know it. You're excited because we haven't seen a Padre team like this or felt this sort of excitement from a Padres team in, honestly, 22 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I think the term maybe we should change the word from bad to they were bad just to they were not expected to do anything. Like, this team has guys you can recognize. If you're a fan of baseball, this team has guys you can recognize. And now they have guys who are getting national attention. And so now the expectations are going up because you can look out there and you can see, oh, Tatis, I know that guy. He plays for the Padres. Like, if you saw Tatis in the commercial, you know who he was. Now, when was the last time you could say that about a Padre? So
Trevor Hoffman.
Right, when was that, though? What year?
No, I mean, just saying, like, that's what we told Trevor to his face. Like, dude, there hasn't been a player that you can rally around. And it just so happens that now we have two that you could rally around, and maybe other people will, other players. But when you have Machado, who, say what you will about his performance, he's still a star in the league. You could rally around him. You could rally around Tatis, obviously. Like, that is, and it's at premium positions. That's something that Padre fans, I don't remember, man. Like, I don't know when they last had a position player that was legit.
And when
Adrian Gonzalez, maybe?
When you're doing something like this, you always have a guy that nobody saw being successful, like Cronenworth. Who saw that coming? No one saw that coming. You have a guy like that getting hits in big moments, proving that he belongs to be out there somewhere. Just put him somewhere. There's always a guy like that on every roster of a competitive team that does something. He's that guy. So they have all the pieces. The bullpen, man, got to fix that bullpen. We'll be sailing.
You know what's so interesting, though, about this whole conversation is that what I think about is, oh, my God, these guys are doing something that is exciting. See, even when the Padres won or were competitive, it was always about pitching. It was never about offense. In fact, in the earliest days of Petco Park, nobody could hit the ball out of the damn place.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember that, yeah.
Dude, I mean, I'll never forget, again, early Petco Park, Phil Nevin hits this ball out to the warning track, and as he's running back in or jogging back into the dugout, he kind of has this stare for Kevin Towers, like as if Kevin Towers built the ballpark, you know? But he had this stare for now, rest in peace, Kevin Towers. And after the game, Towers goes down to the clubhouse, and there's like a fight. You know, I mean, like a real yelling, pushing, shoving kind of thing, because Nevin was like, dude, we can't hit the ball out of here. The air is thick. The fence is deep. What are we doing? And what the Padres were doing at the time was they were accommodating their desired style of play. They were accommodating low scoring games that were pitchers' duels. Now, the difference is, and this is where the excitement comes as far as I'm concerned, is, dude, it's been 4 straight games that they've hit a grand slam. If you have a grand slam hit in a game, you may not see another grand slam for 2 weeks, a month. You know, I'd have to look at the frequency of grand slams. You know, teams hit home runs every day, but how often do they hit grand slams? 4 guys. And you see, the thing is this is where people are losing their minds. We expect Tatis to hit a grand slam. We expect Machado to come up at a big moment, walk-off grand slam. But you talk about this young kid, this second baseman utility player, Cronenworth. You talk about this guy. Dude, look at what Will Myers is doing thus far. I mean, he's probably one of the most criticized players on this team because of how much he makes and how little he's contributed over the last few years. Will Myers hit one of these grand slams. And Eric Hosmer has very quietly just sort of been a guy. They went out and paid him. They told everybody he was going to be their clubhouse leader. And 3 years into it now, whether it's grabbing Tatis and talking to him about hitting 3-0 grand slams, or it's he himself coming up and hitting a grand slam, all of a sudden, Eric Hosmer is a name that we're talking about. Hosmer and Myers, these guys, to me, that's the interesting part. We're expecting the $30 million man, and we're expecting the young up-and-coming star. But these 2 guys have been considered a giant waste of combined money, and those 2 guys are all of a sudden part of it.
And to go back to Browner's bullpen thing, I want a good bullpen too. But the fact that they suck so much this year is leading to all this excitement, all these walk-offs, all these scenarios where it seems like it's super, super intense. And as a fan, it's enjoyable baseball to watch. Obviously, if you're Padres, you hate that your bullpen sucks so much. But honestly, without them, who knows what these games are like. And I just want to go back to Monday and say, I am sorry to Chris Woodward because I was slamming you, the Rangers manager, for being a punk about being 3-0 grand slam. I want to say sorry because you lit a fire under their ass and you have created something here in San Diego that's going to live forever. Slam Diego was born last night because that call Don Orsillos did. It was amazing. And without Chris Woodward being a punk, who knows where we're at today on Friday. So I retract my statements about him and say sorry and thank you, Chris Woodward. Thank you.
And sorry and thank you.
Sorry and thank you.
There's another apology owed here. I'm waiting to hear the other apology. I really am. Can we do it now, or you guys want to wait a couple more games?
Is Jay Stingler going to apologize?
No.
Is that what you're looking for?
No.
Dude, I love that you want victory laps when there's still lots to go, dude.
You're going to bring up you want an apology?
Here he comes.
Because Will Myers had the nest sitting right on top of his head. That nest straw hat he wears.
Look, man, I don't care what kind of hat he got on under his hat. The man is balling because you were happy to talk about Tatis's grand slam, which started this whole thing. You were happy to talk about Machado. You threw Cronenworth in there. You gave Bubble Guts credit, but then you just kind of threw Myers in there like, whatever. Get that man his credit. Get that man his roses, baby. Get that man his roses.
You see the videos of them celebrating in the dugout, and they all dance and do their thing, right? Did you see the video of Myers kind of like standing next to the helmets and being like, these guys, man. He's just like not part of it. I mean, he's doing his job this year. Great. Awesome. He's doing great. I would say good.
No. Great.